morning students. Today in previous class we have discussed about starts with and ends with. Okay. Using this method we have to easily identify whether the strings starts with which characters and whether the strings ends with which character. So you can easily find and with the help of these methods. So see, for this example here, string s1 has the value of hello, right? SOP. Here directly I am printing the result. S1 dot starts with HE. So is it starting with H and E letter? This string, Kiran? So what is the result for this? True. So we will get the result as true, right? Now another one, ends with LLO. This string is ending with LLO. Is it true? Yeah. So now we will get the result as true. Now another one, let's see this hello word ending with WLO. Is it ending with WLO? No. Yeah, in this case you will get the false. So like that we can use these methods, starts with and ends with. Is it very easy to write in an exam? Is it very easy? Okay, fine. Now let's see another one, this one. See, all of you make this one is very important. What is the difference between equal operator and equals method? Pronunciation, see, double equal, you are using equal operator here and also equals method. So don't become confused here. Equal and double equal, that is difference between operator, equal operator and equal method. Okay, so this question is already asked by you. Let's see how this will work. So the question will ask like this: explain the difference between equals versus this one, double equal. Okay, this equal method compares the characters inside this string object, and this equal operator compares two object references. This equal method will only compare the characters inside the string object. Okay, but this operator compares two object references to see whether they refer to the same instance. So this is the main difference between equals method and equal operator. To understand this slide, let us try to understand this one. See, here string objects, I have created three string objects. What are those? A, B, C. You are writing like this: string s1 is equal to new string eitm, isn't it? So same way here I have taken direct examples, that is A pointing to where eitm, now B pointing to where eitm. Now see here, C is pointing to eitm but other string. Here I have created two strings, one is eitm, another one is eitm, two strings. While seeing these eitm and eitm, both are equal. Is it clear? eitm and eitm, is it clear? Yeah, both are same. Now in this situation we have to apply these two methods. One is equal method, another one is double equal operator. Equal method and equal operator. This difference tells clearly double This one, equal operator compares two object references. Two object references means if you use this one, if you use A equals, equal operator with B, so it has to give the true result. While considering these examples, you will come to know. Let's start one by one. So A equals B. This is one method I am using now. A equals B, right? Here try to understand. A is pointing to in which location? AITM. A is pointing to AITM. Now see, B is pointing to in which location? B is pointing to same location. A and B pointing to same location. Yeah, so in this case, what is the result you will get? True. In this case, you are getting the result true. Now, see, AITM and AITM both are equal strings, but their reference, we have to first compare their references. How to compare references? With the help of equal operator. With the help of equal operator. Now, see the second example. A equal to C. Now observe carefully. This is a main difference. A is pointing to AITM and C is pointing to another AITM. A location and C location both are same or different here? Different. A is pointing to another AITM and C is pointing to another AITM. So in this case, A and C are different references. A reference is different and C reference is different. So in this case, you will get false result. This is a main difference. If A and B, these all are string objects, A, B, C. A is pointing to same object and B is also pointing to same object, same array or a string. So in this case, A equals B, it shows true, but C is another method, it shows false result. Is it clear why it becomes true and why it becomes false? Everyone, any doubts regarding this example? Clear, right? Kiran? ಇದು ತಿಳಿತಲ್ಲ? Okay, now one method we have seen, that is equal operator. Now see another method, that is equals. This equal, what will happen? Now A dot A, here A reference variable is what? A dot equals, I am comparing with C. A compares A equals C. This method I am applying here. Now what is the A value? AITM. What is the C value? AITM. Both are same string. AITM and AITM both are same. In this case, what is the result? True or false? True. You will get the result true. So this method will compare inside the string object, and this equal operator compares object references. This is inside the string, it will compare equal method. Equal operator will compare between the object references. So this is a main difference and it is important also. Equal versus equal. This operator will compare between the reference variable. You just remember one time, this equal operator is used to compare reference variable. this equals method will going to compare inside the strings. Strings are equal or not, will going to check, but this operator will going to check their references, whether their reference is pointing to same location or different location. So this is the meaning about equal versus equal. Now try to understand. Now equal method and this operator perform two different operations. Yes, true. The equal method compares the characters inside a string object. Compare the characters AITM and AITM, both are same words, so it will compare like this. And this operator compares two object references, different object references, to see whether they refer to the same instance or not. Double operator, equal operator, is responsible to compare reference variable, and this one is compare characters inside the string object. Okay, this is a right of part. Now we have to give one example. Now see here, S1, creating one reference variable here. S1 is equal to new string. What is the string name is here? AITM. String name is AITM. Now I am creating another string, S2 reference variable is what? Reference variable S2, assigning which value here? Which value I am assigning in S2? This is reference variable example I taught in previous class. So what is the S2 value now here? String S2 is equal to S1 means what is the value of S2 here? AITM, very good. So yeah, AITM is stored on S1. Now S2 is equal to S1 means what is the value of S1? We will going to store on S2. So S2 value is what? AITM. Very good. Now again I am taking another exact string, that is S3 is equal to new string. Then I am putting the value same, that is AITM. Now S3 value is also AITM, S2 value is also AITM, S1 value is also AITM. AITM. Three strings and three values. Now we will compare, try to understand this diagram. S1 is equal to AITM we have declared here. S1 has the value AITM. So S1 is pointing to same values, that is AITM. Now second line, S2 is equal to S1 means you are creating S2 reference variable but pointing to in which location? Where S1 is pointing. S1 is pointing here, but S2 is also pointing to where? S1. So now these two reference variable are equal. S1 and S2 are equal. Yeah, very good. Now S3 is equal to, I am creating another string. S3 is equal to new string, that is AITM. So S3 is created different way. AITM, another string it is creating and it reference variable is S3. Okay, fine. Now execute these lines, that is SOP, S1 equals S2. What is the result here? S1 equals S2. S1 is pointing to same location and S2 is also pointing to same location. So in this case, what is the result you will get here? No AITM. It will print either true or false. This is the result you are getting, true or false. You are checking the condition whether S1 equals to S2. So if it is true, it will display true. If it is false, it will display false. That's it. So you have to tell me true or false. SOP, S1 equals S2. So S1 is also pointing to same location, S2 is also pointing to same location. So you will get the answer true. You will get the answer true. Now coming to this second line, Here reference comparison, this operator means what? A reference comparison, and equals method I am using here, it is content comparison. Okay, now s1 dot s1 equals s2, it means what? S1 has which string? AITM. S2 has which string? AITM. Both are same. Both the string characters are same. If it is same, then result is what? True here. Here result is true. You will get the result is true. Clear? Understanding? Now observe the last line. S1 equals S3. So what is the result here? Can anyone tell me? S1 equals S3. Result is true. Any other person? What is your opinion here? True. S1 and S3 are different objects or same object? S1 and S3? Different. If it is different, then what is the result? False. Is it clear, right? See, this one is object variable. S3 object variable is different and S1 object variable is different. S1 belongs to this string. S3 belongs to this string. So both are different here. So if it is different, then result should be false. Result should be false. For this is important for our main exam. So please try to understand. Simple logic is there. There is nothing thinking too much. S1 and S3, if it is object, so object is referencing to same location or not? You just understand this point. S1 and S2 here, S2 equal S1 means S2 is pointing to same location, that is S1. But S3 here you have created, it is new string. You are creating another location, S3. So S1 and S2 always true, S1 and S3 are false when in this case. But S1 dot equals S2 means it will compare the characters. Equals means what here? Compare the characters. S1 has the which characters and S2 has the which characters. But if you use this operator, equal operator, it will compare the references, whether they are pointing to the same location or different location. That is the meaning. I hope you understood this concept. Is it clear, Sumaya? Sumaya? Okay. Now, CompareTo. Another method name is CompareTo. We are talking about string comparison methods. We are talking about string comparison methods. Here we have 5 methods. One is equal, ignore case, reason matches, then equal versus equal, right? Then this another one is CompareTo. CompareTo, inside this CompareTo, not like that. String comparison concept we are talking. In that concept, another keyword you have CompareTo also. Don't confuse here. Is it clear? CompareTo is a last method. For sorting applications, we need to know which is less than, equal to or greater than. This question is already asked by VTU. They have to ask this 3 things: less than, equal to or greater than. You have to explain like this using CompareTo method. Definitely they will ask. So this method is purpose to use this method is to know which one is less than character, which one is equal to character, which one is greater than character. Like this we have to learn in this method, CompareTo method. String is less than or greater than. Another Then another, if it comes before or after the other in a dictionary order, so it will always go into search in dictionary order, like A comes first page, B comes next page, and Z letter comes in last page, isn't it, in dictionary? So same way it will go into compare. Let's see one example here, then we will try to understand. Now see here, one program I have written here. Using bubble sort we have to sort these words. Using bubble sort we have to sort these words. For this we need array. In array we have assigning the values or doing, now, all, MCA. These all are words. Now our task is to sort these letters with what? Alphabetical order. In which? Alphabetical order, using bubble sort. I already told how to use bubble sort, right? Take two for loops and one condition, then apply the swapping technique. Same what I have told in sorting in array concept, I have told one program, isn't it? So same concept you have to apply here. Nothing to worry, it will display the result. Now after executing this program you will get the result like this. Now all are doing MCA. So is it in alphabetical order? All of you observe these words. Assigning, you have assigned the values like this, all, doing, now, all, MCA. These all are different words you have assigned to array variable ARR. After comparing, using this CompareTo, it means it will sort out these words as per your alphabetical order. Now is it sorted? You leave about this now. Now try to see here, all are doing MCA. Is it sorting? Letters are sorted or not? No. Why? You forget about now. Okay, I already told. You forget about now, then compare remaining words. All are doing MCA. Is it displayed in as per your dictionary? First letter is all. Yeah, it is sorted, right? Are you agree it is sorted or not? Yeah. Now try to see why now displayed first. This is important question. Why now displayed first? There is a reason to display a now first letter. Here we are using N is a capital letter. N is capital letter, isn't it? So uppercase letter has a lower value in ASCII character set. That is the reason. So to use uppercase letters, right? So what will happen? Their value will always low compared to lower values. Based on the values it will go into sort. Based on these values it will go into sort. But capital N value is what? Lower value. Capital N value is what? Lower value, for that's why it is displaying first in capital letters. Understood this one? So here which method you have applied? CompareTo method. Which method it is? CompareTo method you have applied here to get the your array elements in sorted order. Now coming to the back, they may going to ask like this, write a sample program that sorts an array of strings. In previous exam that is numbers, here array of strings. The program use a CompareTo method to determine sort ordering for bubble sort. This question little bit also important. Very simple. First you have to understand that bubble sort program. True for loop, one condition, then swapping technique. Based on this you have to write this. And here you declare one array. Here you have to write these words. Okay, randomly you have to assign. Then after sorting you will get order wise. So it is double sort program. Okay, now so we have discussed this one. Now syntax, how to use this method. Syntax, see, it's a quite important question. Syntax, here we are using CompareTo method, CompareTo, and we are passing the string object, string str, and we have three kinds of results while using this method CompareTo. We have three kinds of result. What is that? Less than 0, greater than 0, and 0. We will get these values. Less than 0 means negative values, greater than 0 means positive values, 0 means 0. The invoking string is less than your str object. Invoking string is greater than str object, and the two strings are equal. In that case you will get value is 0. Have you understood this one? Less than, greater than 0. Less than means negative values, greater than means positive value, 0 means 0 you will get. Okay, when you will get using this method, CompareTo method. Let's see example here. I want to try to understand this question. S1 has the string what? MCA. S1 has the string MCA, and S2 has the string B. S2 has the string what? B, and S1 has the value what? MCA. Is it correct? MCA CompareTo B, like this. MCA dot CompareTo B. Here we will comparing the words. Comparing the what? Words. First letter CompareTo B. So it will start from B. First letter is what here? B, right? So compare starting with B, and second letter you are comparing with what? M, right? Here is your M position. Now count the words. You leave one space here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. M letter has the number what? 11. 11 is a positive number or negative number? Positive number. So obviously you will get greater than string CompareTo, you will get greater than 0, you will get the value like this, greater than 0. Yes or no? This value you will get CompareTo MCA and BE, you will get greater than 0 value. So here the value you are getting positive number, that is 11. So this is understanding example I have told. Now apply this logic in program. So here string S1 is MCA and string S2 is BE. Two strings I have used, and to storing the number I have taken int data type, that is result. To store the number that 11 or minus or 0, like that we have to store. For that purpose I have taken one variable, that is int result. Now compare. S1 dot CompareTo S2. What value you will get? S1 dot CompareTo S2. What is the value you will get from this method? Here what you have got? S1 dot CompareTo S2. What is the value you have? How much value you have got? 11. Now 11 should be stored in which variable? Result. Now apply the conditions. CompareTo method has three values. One is equal, less than, and greater than. three values, right? We have to apply the condition. If 11 equal to 0, condition true or false? If 11 equals to 0, false. Now come to second one. Yeah, if 11 less than 0, if 11 false. If it is false, come to last point. Both the conditions are false, then remaining condition is what? Last statement, what I have written here, S1 is greater than S2. Which message will print here? S1 is greater than S2 will print, or it will not print? Print. Okay, now you understand. MC is greater or B is greater as per alphabetical order? MC is greater. Okay, now S1 is greater than S2. Are you agree for this line? S1 is greater than S2. So how it is displayed? Based on the result. How you calculated result? Using CompareTo method. So first it will compare with second string first letter and first string first letter. It will compare. So which letters will come first and what is the number of count? It will going to compare. Compare one character to another character. So it will take the number like this. Here we have taken the number, right? So like this it will take. Then it will store the result on result variable or whatever. Then it will display the result like this. If it is equal, when it will equal, when it becomes equal, can anyone guess me? BE, and if it is also BE, then what is the result you will get? S1 equal to BE, S2 equal to BE. In this case, which line you will have? You will get S1 is also BE and S2 is also BE. Both the strings are same, huh? BE and BE both are same, right? Then S1 and S2 are equal. If it is ulta pulta, make it ulta pulta. Compare S2 is the MCA, S1 is BE. In this situation, what will have? S1 is less than S2. S1 is less than S2. You will have. Is it clear? Okay. So based on that same method, CompareTo, then you are going to ask a bubble sort to sort the string of array. Like that they will ask a question. Now another one is two questions for the same concept. Define a string, explain with an example a program for searching a specified character or substring, and explain the following searching string method. So this question they have asked in video. Let's see. Now we have seen CompareTo. Now the next one is searching method using string. Okay. Searching string. This class provides two methods. One is index of and last index of. Two methods we have in searching method. Index of and last index of. Index of means what? Searches for the first occurrence of a character or substring. Index wise it will going to search first index. Last index of searches for the last occurrence of the character. Last index wise it will going to search. Search based on which one? Index wise. Post index means index means post index, last index means last index. So two methods. In all cases, the methods return the index at which the character or substring was found, or -1 on failure. If it is true, it will return that index number. If it is false, in that case it will return -1. If condition is false, it returns -1. If it is true, display the particular characters. See the example. Now, first we have to understand the example here. String S2. Here I have written 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. I have assigned the values like this. Now, I am searching the index. Okay. First, I am storing this result in where idx. This is variable idx is equal to S2 is my string 1, 2, 3, 1. Index of 2. Index of means what? 2. Right? Here 2 is word is there, right? 2. TWO. This word I am matching, or I am searching. I am searching 2 in main string. SOP, first occurrence of 2. I mean it is displaying the what? Index number. It is displaying the index number. 2 is present in this string. 2 is present in this string. Now it will give in which position you will have to count this. In which position you will have to second. How second? Count the characters. 0, 1, 2, 3, space is there, right? 3. Then fourth position you are getting the value T. TW, starting with what? Fourth location. Starting with fourth location. So you will get the result like this. Index of post occurrence. Post occurrence. Here you are using which method? Index of. I mean starting. Starting index. Index of means starting. Is it clear? Index of 2. Starting of 2. In which position 2 is starting? First letter 0, 1, 2 and space is here 3. Then fourth position. Fourth position words you are starting the, you are matching the word 2 in 2. The index of post occurrence of 1, I mean it is 2, is 4. Understanding or not this one, Kiran? Okay. Now see this one, little bit confused. S2 last index of 1. Here 1 you have 2 times. 1 is here, another one is here, right? But what method you are applying here? Last index. Here is index of, first method. Index of means it will search from first, beginning, towards the beginning. Last index means it will search for last index. Last index of 1. Here 1 is there, here 1 is there. But what is the result you are getting here? 14. You are getting the 1 starting position of O. In which position? 14. Why 14? You have also here 1, right, in beginning. Then it is not, why not it is displayed 0 here? It has to display 0, right? 1 is matching with in starting only 1. Samya. 1 is matching. with post only. It has to display 0. Then why it is displaying 14 here? Kiran, understood this method? Okay. See, these methods are very important. They have already asked in your main exam, and don't think this time they will not going to promote. You forget about that promote. Definitely they will conduct exam. And another one we will now we have seen comparing, searching, then next one is modifying string. These are our methods. Compare methods we have seen 5. Then searching methods we have seen 2 methods. Then another one is modifying string. This is another one. They have already asked a question. Explain the following, that is modifying string. So what kind of modifying we will have? Now in modifying string we can use these methods: substring, concat, replace and trim. Okay, so let's see one by one. They have asked to write these methods from this question. Modifying string means you have to write these methods: substring, concat, replace and trim. Okay, now we'll see one, that is substring. How we will going to make modify? Using this method we can extract part of originally declared string or string object. This method can be used in 2 ways. One is string substring integer, another one is string substring starting index and end index. With the help of starting index also we can use, and another one is starting index and last index, from which position it has to start and which position it has to end. Okay, 2 methods we have. Before discussing this, let's see the example. First I am taking one method, starting index. Starting index I am taking. Using the starting index we specify the index from where our modified string should start. From where our modified string should start. Now string 1 I have AITM MCA. String 1 I have AITM MCA. Then string 2, that is S2, is equal to S1 dot substring. S1 dot substring, 4th location I have added here, 4th location. Now from starting index string is which one? S2. So what is the result you will get? You are declaring the index number 4. Now count here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 you have second M. 4th location you have second M. Count yourself. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is starting in which position? Second M. So you are displaying this string, that is only MCA. From starting index string is what? MCA. Is it clear? We are using one method, that is integer, index number. Directly we are specifying here index number, then it is printing. MCA only it will print. This is what? Modified string. Your original string is what? AITM MCA, but what you are displaying? Only MCA. So is it a modified? Is it a modified, right? How you are printing MCA? Based on index number. Based on index number. So what is the index number you have given? 4. Starting with 4th position you have to display the letters. 4th position is starting with MCA. So it is displaying MCA. This line you can easily understand, huh? Don't confuse here. S1 means original string AITM MCA. Which method you are applying? Substring. Position of substring to display 4. So 4 that should be starting with MCA. MCA is going to store on S2 variable. Now you are printing S2 variable. because same logic you have lab programs. That's why I'm telling in detail. To write that program, you must understand this concept. Here the main logic is what? Substring is a method, then give the index number. That's it. You have to only remember this concept only, this much, and automatically you have to write these lines. Once you understood, you must write these lines. Okay, let's see next method. Here we have to use two index number. One is starting index, another one is end index. Starting index and end index. Now let's see. Our main original string is hi AITM MCA. Our main original string hi AITM MCA. Here I am applying substring. Another two index number I am mentioning here. One is starting index, another one is end index. From my string should start with index number 2 and ends with index number 6. So let's count. 0 1 2, 0 1 2, starting with A position. Done. A is printing. Ends with what? 6. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 I am ending. 6 means it will take this m, right? But I already told -1. We have to make end -1. So -1 means it will display AITM. What I have shown here, red color, AITM will display. This you have to give extra number 6. If you want to display AIT, then here you have to give extra number. Is it clear? Only small logic is here. AITM. Get characters. I have explained in get characters method. Right? Here which index, starting index number and ending index number you have to mention. Then it will print that specified string. Here our original string is hi AITM MCA, but here we are displaying what? Only AITM. Displaying only AITM. How? With the help of index number, starting index and ending index. Is it clear? Two methods. Now another one is concatenate. Concatenate means what? We can concatenate two strings using concat. This method creates a new object that contains the invoking string with the contents of str appended to the end. Concatenate means hi is there, okay, hi, then another string is there, everyone. If you want to merge, concatenate means in generally you have to remember merge or combine two strings. Combine two strings you can call concatenate. So S1 hi, S2 you are using everyone, right? Now you are applying which method? Concatenate. How you are applying this method? See here, string S2 is everyone is there, everyone you have declared everyone. Now you are applying concatenate method. S1 dot, S1 means what? Hi. S1 has the value what? Hi dot which method? Concatenate means combine. What combine? Hi and everyone. Combine. Isn't it? S1 has hi, concatenate everyone. So hi everyone will going to store it on S2 variable. If you want to print this S2, you will get the result like this. Hi everyone. Is it clear? Concatenation. Hi is another string, everyone is another string. With the help of concatenation method, you are combining both the strings. Hi and everyone should be stored on S2 variable. Then you are getting the result like this. Hi everyone. clear? Kiran? Kiran left, huh? Okay, now another one is replace method. This method replaces all occurrences of one character. As the name say, replacing. What you are going to replace, it will going to replace. This method replaces all occurrences of one character in the invoking string with another character. Your original string has this hi m-i-t-m. Original string like this, hi m-i-t-m. Now if you want to replace this m, you just use this method yes dot replace. Yes means what here? Yes means this value, hi m-i-t-m dot replace. What to replace? M. What is the value you have to replace? A. In place of m, you are replacing with a letter. So m is here, you are replacing with a letter. After replacing, it should be stored it on s1 variable. After replacing, it has to store it on s1 variable. Now print the message. Replaced string is hi. In place of m, what you have replaced? In place of m, what you have replaced? Capital A. So you will get the result like this, hi AITM. So this is a replace method. See, syntax is character means what? You have to use single apostrophe. Character, single apostrophe, original character. What character you have to replace? That you have to mention. Here original character is what? M. So you have to mention M. Replacement. Which character you are going to replace? Character is there. So apostrophe. Then which character you want to replace? Capital A. Small a to small m to capital A, it has to replace. Using which method? Replace method. After replacing, it has to store it on variable s1. Now you are printing s1. Is it clear? Okay. Now another one is trim method. Trim. So why we have to use this method? Trim. Trim method returns a copy of the invoking string from which any leading and trailing white spaces has been removed. Trim method is used to remove the white space. I mean blank spaces it will remove from your main string. Now observe string s1. I am giving a space here. Giving a space, then here string trim I have written here. Here string trim. Now I am using a trim method to erase these white space. To erase these white space. For this purpose we have to use trim method. Now s1 has this string, here string trim. Then after removing these white spaces, it should be stored on s2 variable. Now print the s2 variable. So you will get here string trim but without white space. Trim means what? It will erase the white spaces or remove the white spaces. This is another method, trim. Understood this? Modifying string, substring, then trim, then replace. Is it clear?